Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's video. And a very long hiatus. I have been away for 12 days I think, so sorry about that. I've been just playing lots of House Flipper and also watching House Flipper's videos, so you know, and on on a live stream with Beefy Cove, it does a lot of this as well. So I've been fully enjoying it and making some new friends. Anyway, so I've not also worn makeup for 2 weeks either. So the last video you saw, I think that was the last video, I'm pretty sure it was, and yeah, that was the last time I put makeup on my face. I know, who am I? So I'm going to put some makeup on today, but I'm going to take a bit of an idea from my friend Susie, who did a video about using makeup you don't like anymore, or not used for a long time. I can't remember what the video was called for the life of me, so I'll pop that there. I will pop her channel in the description also for you. So I'm going to use this palette, the Soph palette, the third release she did with Revolution, and so I thought I'd use this because I've not used this in such a long time. I'm going to put it like this, and I don't know, I think it's because I really fell out with it, because in my opinion she could have done a bit better. Now looking at it again, I don't know why I feel like that, because the shades work really well, but it's just, I find that a bit soft. And when you've got wrinkly eyelids, because you know when you get older your eyelids go wrinkly, it can crease. That one the same. I mean, I love that blue, it's beautiful, but yeah, I would have hoped for something a little bit more age appropriate. Eyelid appropriate, you know. But yeah, it is a lovely palette and I do like it, but I don't tend to reach for it. I just don't grab for it. So I'm going to do that today. As you can see, I've done my brows. They're not tidied up yet. I've not tidied my brows in a long time. Let's be honest about it. They need doing. But I've done my brows. I've also prepped my eyelids already. I have used the Revolution one today rather than the P. Louise one. And let's get a brush. And so, ready to go. Up the mirror. I hope you're all okay. I am doing fine. I am doing fine. Some days better than others. I am walking better. Almost without a limp. And not with a stick around the house now. At all. I mean, I don't think I've done that for ages. I think I told you before. The last video I wasn't doing that. Pretty sure. And I do get this, where your foot bends when you walk. I do get a pain there, and it's uncomfortable, and also on top of my foot there's a bit of a niggle. And if I put my toe if I put my foot like that and go onto my toes a bit, I forget about it because I'm playing House Flipper and just whiling away the hours. It will suddenly give me a bit of a sharp pain, but otherwise it's not been too bad. I'm still doing the physio and everything. I'll get on with this in a minute. And yeah, so going well. Outside I'm still using my stick. I tried without the stick. I took the stick with me, but I did try without it, and it was pretty obvious I needed it still. But I'm going out. I'm getting to B&M twice now. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm getting a bit quicker as well. So yeah, it's doing really good. I've not been out for a couple of days or more though. The weather isn't very good though, is it? In the UK at the minute. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. So I'm looking at this palette now, and I'm going to do probably the most boring look you've ever seen in your life. It's something I want to just go with that. I don't know. I would say I'll go in with bright colours. I don't really fancy it. I just don't. So, I know. If I start with cookie dough, because that is a lovely beige shade. I love that shade a lot. I'm going to put the palette there while I use the little mirror. I'm just going to run that through the crease. I was going to use my Ciate blusher today, because I've not used that blusher for a hell of a long time, even though it was breaking. It's been sat in the drawer, just sat there, not touched or nothing. And I goes to open the box and powder come out. I thought, I'm not going any further than this because that is crushed. How does anything crushed to death sat there? I mean, I know it was broken, but it feels like it's gone completely to dust. So, possibly going to have to either try and fix it or just lob it. Just throw it away now, because it's probably not worth keeping, is it? So I'm just checking I'm filming because I'm having a bit of an issue. The Modis thing that I use to transfer all the videos on when I filmed on, because what it does, it films onto the device, and then when I'm done it will transfer onto this thing. The connection's a little bit iffy. I don't know what's happened, but it's gone a bit wobbly in the USB port. And basically, if you don't keep it straight, it will just lose connection. But it's straight right now. If this footage is lost, I will not be happy. So I'm having that problem. I have, well, Stuart left behind a load of those connectors where you could just put one of them into the port and then use another C-top or whatever connection you need for it, and he left a load of stuff like that. He's left a few other ones this will work with, but unfortunately neither of them work anymore, so they've gone dead. So maybe I need to pick some of them up. I've also worked out a way of getting some new clothes bits, because I earn money on these gaming sites. Actually, just play and misplay. Now misplay, I've just had some points I've transferred. No, not points transferred. Well, I guess it is. I've got gift cards basically, so I had £31 in. I've just spent about £5 something on that just to get some new foundation, and so you know that's fine. But on Just Play, I realised something all of a sudden. Plenty of websites will include PayPal as a payment, and my Just Play payments can go straight to PayPal, which it does, and I can use it from there. And Asda is one site, Asda, Georgia Asda, not the food site. I don't know what's going on there. They won't do it with the food bit, but they will do it with everything else. George stuff. Which is a clothing line, what Asda do, if you're not familiar with it and you're from somewhere else in the world. And yeah, I can use a PayPal. And so the other night I thought I really could do with a couple of new bits, because they're wearing out a bit, and more hold than actual item. So I thought I could throw those two bits away and get some new ones. And I'm going to show you in a little tiny haul, because it is a tiny haul, believe me, it's 3 items. So I'm just going to try and match that up. I've not worn makeup for a while, I'm fanning around with it. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here. Out of a molehill. So okay, I'm going to now use the shade Cereal to deepen it up. I told you it'd be a bit boring. It's a kind of look I like. And I'm just going to deepen it all up in the crease. I can't believe it's 5 weeks since I did this blinking fault. And it still isn't completely right yet. It's frustrating. Because not so much now, you know, it's got a lot better in the last week. Because I was taking so much more energy to move about and do stuff. I was shattered. Honestly shattered. But it's not been so bad this week. It's sort of righted itself. Yeah, I like that. I'm not sure if it's sticking a bit, because I don't know if that's just my eyes. It seems to like gather in certain places and you can't blend it out very well. I don't know what's going on. Let's be honest, I've not worn makeup for nearly 2 weeks. I've probably forgotten what I'm doing. I'm very gravelly today again. No, I've just gone in the wrong shade. It's here. It seems to... There, it seems to just stick. Although it doesn't look bad. I think I'm being finicky. Oh, I was watching Jando last night. This young guy does videos where he tries to stay at various places until he gets kicked out. And last night was a service station, which is just somewhere where it's like a short stop for a bit of a break, use the toilet and stuff, and have a drink and a snack and just rest up for a few minutes, about half an hour or so, until you make the rest of your journey in the car or whatever it is. So I don't know what you call it in the US or anywhere else, you'll have to let me know. So anyway, he was doing it there, and he was also trying all the food out as well and rating it. And every night, because he managed 5, I think, he had to stay in a different location to sleep. So he was in the playground, on one of the slides which got all the other bits what you got to it, under a tree and everything like that. But he had to stay within the vicinity of the service station. So I watched that. He did that bit where one of the food places came up as Nando's and his family came down, his mum, his dad, his brother, and they, because Nando's was funny about him filming, he couldn't film in there, and he said he was actually very glad that he did, because his dad had cancer, but he said he just thought it would be another battle he'll overcome. Unfortunately, not too long after that video, his dad passed away. And he just cried on camera. He's so distraught because his dad was in so many videos and he helped him at everything to get a YouTube channel going, because he got him the camera and everything. So he did a lot for him and he was very close to him. Because this is a bit where he talked about it rather than on the video. He did a little bit in between. And yeah, he just broke his heart, bless him. And I just wanted to hug him. I just wanted to give him a hug. It's sort of a natural reaction, you know. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm going to leave that bit. But yeah, I just felt for him. I really did. He did put that in his post. Somewhat. No, he actually put a video up, showed clips of his dad and his dad and him on the videos and stuff, and was just talking how his dad passed away and stuff. And he's destroyed. He really is. Okay, so I am not sure at this point because my hand's already covered in eyeshadows because I was swatching them and everything before I came on camera. I'm thinking that, see, I'm looking at that blue and really wanting to go for it. It's just such a pretty blue. It really is a pretty blue, silvery blue. Feels slightly softer than most eyeshadows. You know, some of them feel a bit in between a cream and a shadow, a powder. I do like dreamy, but I don't think so because it's a bit glittery today. Whereas that blue one is not, and it's gorgeous. Although it don't look blue on camera, it's not picking up. But I am looking at the gold. And that dark green. I don't know, blue and browny orange, because it does look a bit more of a browny orange. I don't know. I was going in with that other one. I've changed my mind, I think. I was thinking gold though. I really was. And there's that shade as well. It's like a deeper gold shade. I'm going to swatch these quickly. I already swatched the blue. Never mind, I'll do it again. Yeah, it's like a coppery... Oh, you can't see. Yeah, that is the worst swatches ever. Really for me, not for you, but... I do like that goldy orangey look though. I think I'm just going to play it safe and do that. Because I had that idea in my head before I came on to film. So, yeah, I'm going in with that one. So, going in with that one called Not Gonna Lie. Oh, she even had it typed, gonna. Why couldn't you just say not going to lie? You know, proper English. Although sometimes I catch myself saying it myself and I'm, you know, especially on video. I don't know why. Because in life I do say going to. So I don't know what it is. Something that really irritates me is something I tend to do when I'm filming and I don't know why I do it. I think it's just something that comes out. It's kind of something inbred in us, even though I'd rather it wouldn't be. I don't like shortcutting words like that. Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch. Not watched it in a little while. And my friend convinced me to watch it because he said how good this one was. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Oh, I loved it. I didn't think I was going to like Ruby Wax, and I did. She was brilliant. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I liked everybody. I didn't really want him to win though. Ginge, Angry Ginge, his channel is. I'd preferred Shona to win. In fact, I wanted Jack Osborne to win, but he went out beforehand. It seemed on that one, every time I said who I wanted to win, actually went out. So I kept jinxing it. So yeah, I am liking that colour. I am really pleased with that. Just going to tidy this up. To be honest, so I wondered what was on the floor. I'm going to tidy this up off camera and do my base stuff, and I'll be back with you in a moment. So I'm now come back on to do my under eye, lower lash line and blusher and stuff. So I'm going to go back in and use the shade Cereal, and then I'm going to blend it out with the shade Cookie Dough. I don't put mascara on the lower lash line. I'll just use my usual Perfect Match, the Vaseline to prime, Match Perfection, isn't it, by Rimmel, not Perfect Match. I swear I must have another company called them that. My Superstay Maybelline concealer, my Saffron setting powder, my W7 mascara, Massive Lash, big claim, doesn't live up to it, and just a cheap regular brown mascara, not mascara, what do you call it, eyeliner. And that is it. Now my cloth is moved. I moved it over there. Okay, so just going to blend it out with Cookie Dough, and then I'm going to find something to put on the inner corner, perhaps that brighter, whiter gold, maybe, and then I'll do the other bits. Right, just get this tiny little brush, and I'm going to use that more lighter, whiter gold on the inner corner. I'll use this mirror for that. There's a hell of a lot of birds going over there. Flock of them. There. Just get rid of the excess. Not that there's any actually. I think that didn't fall out at all. Right. Just going in with my blusher. Now, I wanted to get a different blusher out. I don't know where I put it. So, I'm going in with my Revolution, I Heart Revolution Marshmallow palette. And I'm going to use a shade I haven't used a lot. So, I'll use that pink shade because I don't really use that. I really like that actually. You do have to go in lightly with it though. Yeah, that's picking up. That's pretty. It seems like I haven't got enough on this side. Let's not do clouds, is it? Right. And now I'm going to use this highlighter. I used to use this so much from the collection contour kit highlighter and sculpt. Now I used to contour many years ago, many moons ago, not many years, a few years. So I'm going to use the highlight because I remember liking it a lot, and I've gone back to the brush, my highlighting for some reason. There's a little mirror in here, so I do. And what I liked about this highlighter is it was subtle. Actually, when I first tested this palette, I did not like the highlighter. And that was back in the day when I liked a bit more bold highlighter looks. And now I like it subtle, and although it doesn't look very subtle, it is in person. And I like that. Yeah, it's really nice still. I really do enjoy it. So last but not least is Lippy, and I haven't worn Lippy in a long time except for videos, and I don't think I've gone in with this one on the last one. I might have done, so forgive me for that. But I'm just going to go in and use my Sofa Revolution lipstick Cake, and I need to get my backup out because this is getting ridiculous to use now. Look at it. I really do like this one. Yeah, I love it. Just neutral, it's nice. I really like the way it goes on. Doesn't really stay for a long time, but it is nice. So this is basically a video using almost stuff I haven't used in a long time. Almost. So here is the look. I really like it. It's really nice. It's weird looking at my face and makeup on, because, you know, 2 weeks is a long time for me. I would just like to say before we go, I have had some new, some new subscribers lately. Thank you so much for subscribing. It is so wonderful to see me nearly hitting 500 subs, which I really would like to do before Christmas. That would be great. 2 away. 2. So it'll be more away by the time this video goes out, I can guarantee. Anyway, I was a pessimist. You know, I need to be an optimist, but it's not happening. So anyway, I'm going to go. I will see you again next time. Please do all that lovely stuff, like, comment, subscribe and share. It really does help out my channel. And please remember to press the thumbs up, because so many of you do not. Either that or something's gone wrong with my channel on YouTube, and it's a YouTube problem. I don't know, because it seems a bit odd where there's quite a few watching. I'm getting 1 or 2 likes, and it seems a bit weird. Anyway, because it never used to happen. So anyway, please remember the thumbs up. And if you are remembering the thumbs up and you are pressing the thumbs up, then, you know, it's something to do with YouTube. Anyway, I will stop waffling on. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've thoroughly enjoyed putting on a bit of makeup for, you know, because it's been so long. I will see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.